What is going on, guys? Cave here is back again with another character review for Injustice 2. Last we left off, we were talking about Captain Cold, and please forgive me if I was too blunt on how bad he was. I'm sorry, but he, in my opinion, is one of the most terrible characters anyway. But on the bright side, NetherRealm was nice enough to treat us in the first fighter pack with a cryomancer from their very popular game franchise, Mortal Kombat. Today we're going to be looking at the master, the grandmaster of the Lin Kuei himself, Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Now, for those of you who aren't aware of Sub-Zero's origins, he started out in Mortal Kombat back in the 90s. I'm not sure which game it was that he played in. I think it was the first one, all the way to number 10 now. But since his debut, he has been fighting and kicking ass with his cryomancing powers.
I seek a worthy combatant.
A bit of brain bashing would be relaxing.
I respect your bravery. Begin.
Now, unlike Captain Cold, however, this guy, on the other hand, is the one you really need to play. He's got some really good moves. He's almost like Raiden, in a way. As you can see, I've really beefed this guy's armor up and stuff, so he does more damage than he originally could. I mean, granted, I was a little displeased that Starfire was not released second, like Raiden was for Fighter Pack 2. But you know, at least I got to learn Sub-Zero's moves more than, you know, anything else. Aside from that, Sub-Zero is a very, very, very slick and very quick combatant. He's very tough. He's almost like the Mortal Kombat's equivalent to Batman, and he's very good at he's not afraid of showing off his abilities either. And his abilities, obviously, as you've seen, was ice based.
Is that guard designed to intimidate?
It's designed to make you a corpse.
It will succeed at neither, Black Manta. Begin.
See, and as a result, too, he can also freeze his enemies, too. I haven't really gotten down to the freezing part, but I do like how he can teleport with his ice, which is really neat. And how he can move. It's just so good. And he can morph weapons out of his ice. I also love his super move. If you're lucky, you'll be able to see that in this mission. I mean, he's just so slick and so good. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out here, but as you can see, he's, you know, when you're fighting as him, he's you know, you don't fuck with him. Just simple as that. You don't fuck with him. Now, when I initially got him, he did have a cape on, and don't worry about that. Certain characters like Black Adam, Raiden, and Sub-Zero himself are known to not have capes. Because of the fact that many of them, like Raiden,
You are too young for combat.
like Sub-Zero and Raiden, never really started out with a cape, but eventually, you know, certain iterations have showed them with capes, like in Mortal Kombat 9, or even, what is it, well, here too, but, I mean, of course, in the Prime universe of Raiden, he actually did have a cape.
Be glad this is not the turn.
Oh, also, Raiden did have a cape in, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I guess it was trying to show off that, you know, he is the equivalent to Superman. Now, I don't think I said that he was a cryomancer before, but he is a cryomancer. Also, to note that Sub-Zero has been an enemy of Scorpion for a long time, believe me. And it wasn't until Mortal Kombat 10. Now, for those of you who haven't played the game, spoiler alert coming up, it turns out that he found out that his Lin Kuei were innocent for the murder of Hanzo Hasashi's wife and son. So, as of now, Scorpion and Sub-Zero have finally made peace, which is nice. Now this ability right here, the one that I just pressed circled for, gives you the ability to create a duplicate, an ice-based duplicate of Sub-Zero. If the AI is stupid enough to actually go through it, then, well, you know what's gonna happen. So.
You're no warrior.
The cold impairs your judgment.
Sub-Zero wins.
I'm wondering, you know, if he took the head off of somebody after he froze them. Probably could. Probably did, too. Because Mortal Kombat has been known for its... I mean, everybody who's played Mortal Kombat knows full well that the fatalities in that game, believe me, they're way too graphic for any minors to see, believe me.
So you are this realm's greatest assassin.
I mean, when I was playing Melina, and she takes off the head of the Xenomorph from the Mortal Kombat 10, I was saying to myself, okay, how is it that the molecular acid that the Xenomorph has is not melting her teeth or her face, or even her size for that matter? I said to myself, maybe it's due to the magical nature of the creature that she's a hybrid from, and that would be the Tarkatans and the Tarkatan and the Edenian. Basically, she's the bastardized half-sister of Kitana, obviously. For those of you who play Mortal Kombat, you'll know that. Also, I gotta know too that every time when I do play this game and I do see gear that's actually better for my characters, that's when I do choose to take it and use it. Like just recently, as you just saw. So I think this is going to be my last fight with Sub-Zero. If you guys do not see
This is all about winning, friend. I respect your
a fight, what was it, my super move for Sub-Zero. I mean, you guys probably have seen it already due to YouTubers putting it up before me, but that's okay. I usually do like to put, you know, things like that on here, you know, so that way people can see what the hell they're, you know, what the hell's going on. But if you don't, I'm sorry. If you want, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and until next time, enjoy the fight.
Sub-Zero